Okay, so we know that this point here is going to have a y coordinate of -9, and if you look at this line, this right angle in particular means that this is going to be a horizontal line. It's running perpendicular to the y-axis, which we know is vertical, so this has to be horizontal, so it's going to have the same y coordinate. I've done this the wrong way around. This should be -9 and this should be 20. So the difference between these two x coordinates is 8 take away -9, which is 17. Now the general equation of a circle in the next bit looks like this. And this here is the radius squared. So we know the radius is 17 squared. This is where the centre of the circle goes, or the x coordinate and the y coordinate of the centre of the circle. So it is 820, so this should be 820. Notice this is -8 and this is +8, this is -20 and that's +20, that's the way it goes. Right, at the point A and B that we're asked for, we know what the x coordinate is. The x coordinate is 0, and we just have to figure out the y coordinate and then we can work out the distance between these. The distance between those two y coordinates. So we're saying x equals 0. So this is 0 take away 8 squared plus y take away 20 squared equals 17 squared, which is 289. We're going to need that shortly. So this is 0 take away 8, that's -8 squared, which is 64. This is going to be, I'll begin the process of multiplying this out now, so I'll expand that into two, make that into two brackets. So I'm going to take away 64 from both sides, so this is going to be 225, and I'm going to multiply out this bracket, so we get y squared take away 40y plus 20 times 20, 400 is 225. Take away 225 from both sides, so we're going to get y squared take away 40y plus 175 is 0. So now we need to factorise. So I can see the positive here, so we're going to have, and a negative here, so we're going to have two negatives, and we're looking for two numbers that multiply together to give 175 and add together to give 40. So I can think of 1 and 175, 2 doesn't go into it, 5 goes into it, how many times? 20, 45? 35, is it? Yeah, 35. So 5 and 35 add together to make 40. And the times together to give you 175. So if I put that in there and that in there, I've got my my factorised version. So that means to solve that, y is 5 or y is 35. So that number there is 35, and that must be the 5. So the difference between these, 35 take away 5 equals 30.